Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pajama Pilates. So, the purpose of this is many of us wake up with tight and achy low back, and we actually don't know what to do. So, the best thing is actually some movement. So, you've been in bed for hours and you probably slept in the same position, and it is very common to have low back aches and pains in the morning because your body is probably craving for some movement. And this is what we are going to do here in the next 20 minutes. And first of all, I so appreciate you're here with me. And you can grab a cup of coffee or anything that you like. You don't need to dress up. I am in my pajamas too. And we are going to start. So I'm going to take my glasses off. And this is the very first time I do this. So I'm kind of nervous. So let's do this. We are going to start on our hands and knees. If your wrist is not comfortable in this position, you're more than welcome to make a knuckle, be on your knuckles, or you can even elevate your hands on your bed or any furniture that you have in your room. Okay, but I'm gonna be on my hands and knees. So what we're gonna do first is we are just going to send our low back up to the sky and then drop it down. And then again, send your low back up and then drop it down. Very good. We're gonna do a couple of this just to kind of like mobilize the low back area. Feels so good. Very good. Let's do a couple of more. And now we are going to do a little bit further. We're gonna go a little bit further. So we are not just going to move our low back, we are going to send the whole t-shirt up to the ceiling and then drop the t-shirt down and look up. And then send your t-shirt up and drop the t-shirt down and look up. Everyone's range is different. You do you, okay? So there is no right or wrong way doing this exercise. Lift up, stand it up, and then lower it back down. Very good. Gonna do a couple of more. Beautiful. Let's do 3 more. And 2. And 1. Very nice. Okay. And then what we're gonna do, we are going to do kind of like a half circle with the hand and look behind you. And then bring it back. And we're gonna go straight to the other side. And then bring it back. Okay, we are just going side to side. Looking towards that hand that goes behind you. Side to side. Again, you can be on your knuckle. If you have a yoga block, I like to put my hands on the yoga block too. Very good. You can even be on your forearm, but that limits your movement a little bit. But if that's you, why not? I'm gonna go back on my hands and knees. Nice. Very good. We're gonna do one more to the right and one more to the left. Very good. I need to put my hair up. It's kind of bothering me. Very good. And now sit back on your heels and just do kind of like a child's pose. And then we are going to rise up on our knees, drop the pelvis down, and you can look up. Now you only go as far as you can. If you need to stop here, that's absolutely fine. So sit back again, forward, and then look up. Very good. And then sit back on your heels again. Send your waistband down and look up. Very good. Nice. If that's you, when you're sending your waistband down, you may actually lift your knees off the floor and look up and then drop your knees back down. Very good when you go back. You don't have to do this, but you can. Beautiful. Gonna do 3 more. Again, you don't have to lift your knees. You can keep your knees down. I just like to do that. Let's do 2 more. And then we have 1 more. Good. We're gonna go back on our hands and knees. And then let's drop our pelvis to one side and look to the opposite direction. Your knee may come off, and that's totally fine. If you would like to keep your knee down, that's fine too. So again, there is no wrong way to do the movement because everyone is different. Very good. I actually do like if my knee comes off the floor. Very good. And then we are going to do 1 more to the right and then 1 more to the left. Very good. And then from here, we are going to slide the right hand and the left leg behind us and then bring it back. And now the left arm, left hand and the right leg and then bring it back. Very good. We are alternating. Nice. Beautiful. Now, if you are comfortable on the next one, when you go out, lift the leg and the arm up to the sky and then bring it back. And again, stretch the arm and the leg out first and then lift up and then bring it back. If you're comfortable, you can Lift the arm and the leg. You don't have to lift the arm and the leg all the way up. You can even just hover it. Just give it a try. Nice. And it really doesn't matter if you keep your low back still or not. In fact, I don't mind if your back arches a little bit when you do this movement. It is totally okay. Very good. Now we are going to keep the arm and the leg up, and then we are going to bring the knee and the elbow together under our belly, and then reach out again. And then bring it together and reach out again. Again, this is optional. You can do the previous exercise. Five, four, three, two, and one. Bring it back. The bad news is we have another side to do. Okay, so again, if this is not you, you can just keep doing this version. Okay, but you can try lifting up and then bring the knee and the elbow together under the belly. And I'm even sending my t-shirt up to the sky. And then reach out. And then bring it together. Out. Whew. Feels so good on the back. And my whole body, in fact. Yeah. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Sit back on your heels a little bit. Very good. And now we are going to walk our hands to one side. Hold it here for a moment. Walk your hands to the other side. Pause here for a second. I'm just gonna move a little bit so you can see me better. So walk your hands again. Very good. Hold it here. Side to side. And then come back to center. And now we are going to lay down on our backs. Whew, it feels so good. Oh my goodness. Very good. And then first of all, what we're gonna do here is we are going to reach our arms overhead and then lower down. Now they usually say to keep your ribs down. I would like you to open it up and send it up to the sky. And you can even arch your back if it feels good. And then lower back down. Very good. Nice. Now on the next one, when we are lifting the arms overhead, we are going to lift our pelvis up and then lower the pelvis down. You go as far as it feels good for you. Nice. Gonna do a couple of more. And if you would like to keep your arms by your side, you can. Just lift the pelvis up and down. You can even have your hands on your pelvis. We have options here. Very good. Gonna do 3 more. 3 and 2. And on the next one, we're gonna be holding it and breathe. You can even support your pelvis with your hands and hold and just breathe. And then lower your pelvis down. Very good. And now we are going to bring the left knee. Oh, sorry, this is my right knee. Right knee towards the chest or towards you. And then lower it down. And now the left knee. And then back down. And we are alternating the legs. Very good. And when I bring my knee towards me, I actually push my lower back against the mat or the carpet. And then we can add to this. So when you are bringing the knee towards you, you can actually lift up. Think about the small shape, like a small ball, and then you lower down. You're gonna be a big shape. And small shape. My nose is almost touching my knee. And again, everyone is different, so maybe you cannot touch the knee with your nose, and that's totally okay. Oh, it feels so good. Nice. Very good. And now what we're going to do is we are going to try to do this with both knees. And lift and lower. Again, you don't have to do this version. You can go back and do the single leg version. 4, 3, 2. And on the next one, we're going to be holding it. Very good. Keep your feet down on the floor, and we are going to drop the knees to one side and look to the opposite direction. Very good. And we're going to go straight to the other side. So side to side. Very good. You don't have to keep your pelvis down. Of course, it can come off if it feels good. If it doesn't feel good, you can keep it down. Very good. And nice. And now we are going to sit up. And how about, what do you think about being a mermaid this morning? We have a couple of options. You can have this kind of like a zigzag position with your legs, but if it's not comfortable for your knees or for your back, you can actually lean against your bed or any furniture or even the wall and have your legs out straight in front of you, okay? I'm gonna go back and do this. Very good. And then lift one arm up to the sky. And then we're just gonna be doing some side bends here. And now I'm gonna hold on to my shin and then the other side. Very good. And now I'm gonna look behind me. Don't be surprised if one side is tighter than the other side. It's absolutely fine and normal. Very good. Since I have my leg in this position, I am going to switch my legs. If you had your legs straight out, you don't have to switch, obviously. Very good. And now let's look behind us. Oh, this side is definitely tighter for me. Very good. And then from here, have your legs in front of you, straight. And then what we're just gonna do is we're just gonna go over our thighs, legs. Very good. And we're just gonna take a couple of breaths here. Just you can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, or in and out through the nose. Very good. Take a big breath in. And on the next one, very slowly come all the way back up. Very good. And this was our morning unstiff your low back with Betka class. I hope you enjoyed the class. And tomorrow I'm gonna be here at the same time, and I hope you gonna be here and you're gonna start your day with me. Thank you so much again.